We got ourselves Cora X as a destruction warlock, destroying the competition. Really, this new man came in, he sees and he's conquering. We got Demoniac on that team as well. We got Palm in the back, Pedro coming back as a feral, and Uglies. Or Uglies? I'm gonna call you Uglies. Yo, Pedro, thank you so much for coming by. Can you be out of cat form when you're doing, by the way? I think Geobra, same thing, unless you are a Boomkin. No, you can be out of cat form, right? We got Geobra on Team Red with Slaying You. We got also Flows in here as well. He's somewhere in there. There he is. We also got Fast Skills and Eminem as well. Eminem hasn't got to play at all. But it's going to be duel of red versus blue. Good luck at the fun, boys. Geobra and Pedro, unless you guys are dueling, please be out of cat form. Looks like Geobra is going to be first up with that Prowling. Brun is going to be first up as a Destro Warlock with a Succubus pet. Geobra better be aware of who he's fighting against. He's trying to circle around the back, landing that opener. That's probably going to be instant Succubus. You see, no, it isn't. Where's that Succubus go, actually? Is that Succubus chasing after you? Where'd you put your Succubus? Oh, there it is. I think he put it in a corner and he was going to have it do CC a little bit later, but looks like Geobra is going to go for a big blow to the enemy into a death coil by Brun. Trinkets out of that death coil, try to land the fear onto the cat. Looks like he's going to be able to land that fear, and Brun is going to be able to get his cast off here. Should have a good position here with a conflag. Should be able to get a little bit of CC. Actually, Geobra jumping on the platform, juking out the Infernal completely. So Brun is not going to be able to land that stun opener onto Geobra. Trying to get the scale supporting. Actually going for a fear first in case there's going to be a skull bash. Geobra goes into a bear form, into the stun, into another cannonball, just burning right through him. Into a fear, another cannonball. Geobra gets himself a heal with a master renewal. Walling this up, still trying to find himself a good position. Last cannonball might be the answer. Him barely surviving this one into yet another fear. Actually fully DR'd on fears. Does pre-wall the damage either way. Geobra just getting completely smashed by this massive warlock damage. Go for regrowth immediately. Brun is just being able to decimate this feral so far, just putting him on his hind legs, just putting him on completely on edge. Geobra might want to finally be able to play the game. That's going to be death goal either way though. No trinket available with maybe a fear by Brun. Trying to land a fear, does not land one. Conflag rate does not get the fear off of that root though. Geobra trying to heal himself as much as possible, dude. Needs to maintain this health as best as he can. Does have mobility versus Brun though. That's going to become flag. Try to catch him around the corner. Not going to be able to land the fear. Cataclysm is going to connect either way though. Geobra is still just not in a favorable position at all. Trying to get fears in case Geobra goes to kick a fear. He'll still get a free cannonball. That's going to be cannonball out of that fear. Geobra barely surviving. Does finally go down. Looks like he might have been lagging a little bit. Poor boy. Going to be a stun onto Brun with a Succubus onto Slaying You as he gets himself demon form, and Brun's just gonna let the Succubus rest. He's just gonna get himself a better position with that Invalid. Is gonna be able to get the big damage onto Slaying You. Try to see if he can get him into fear. Not gonna happen. He's just gonna take his position way up above and hang out there for a bit. Man, he's got himself a good setup so far. Trying to land a fear onto Slaying. Gonna be a stun by the Demon Hunter. No Succubus for a bit. Is gonna almost able to metamorphosis that fear. If you are mid-meta, you actually dodge a couple spells, but also dodge CC. So if he was able to dodge that CC as fear, like as the fear is about to go off, go into meta, and you'll actually be immune for a short moment. It's actually quite huge. Slaying You going up in the air, and Brun immediately goes down to the bottom of the pillar. Looks like Slaying You is going to swap around to the pet and start attacking that immediately in order to get himself a little bit of extra healing from the Leech from Metamorphosis. Succubus does end a little bit extra C on this lady. He doesn't have a way out of this, actually. Not in a good spot at all versus Brun. It's going to be not Crucible, Scum Flags getting continuous roots onto Slaying You. Goes for a gateway. Brun has decided to get himself some distance into a fear into Slaying You. Almost had him walk out of the darkness. Actually, Caswell get absorbed into one darkness, but he just stood there still. He's like, you know what? I have enough damage. I have maybe a conflag that I need, and this guy's basically dead. Down he goes. This man has been just wrecking people. Eminem is going to be up next as a Windwalker monk. Got his own Thunder Furies available in the back. If only Thunder Furies will be doing exactly the same effect real Thunder Fury does. Into a, that's going to be Succubus onto Eminem. Trick is out of it. It's going to go for big damage onto Brun. Brun dropping down the Infernal with a Death Cold. Got himself a Fear open right to get himself a little bit extra defense. Casbolt 1 inch shot of Fear. Casbolt 2 right now into Eminem. Actually super low in health. Might be a Karma here. Does get a Karma out of him. Might want to go maybe another chaos build. Getting interrupted on Shadow. Actually, still going to send a chaos build out onto Eminem. I don't know if he really needed to, but he definitely burned through all that karma. Burn is going to take a little bit of that nature damage from that karma, but he's just so tanky, it doesn't even matter, dude. He just threw it out just so he doesn't have to deal with that karma again, just to burn right through it. And Eminem is going to be able to get himself Ring of Boopity Bob just to boob the Warlock and the pet out of the way in case he tries to approach him. He's going to have the pet. And actually, the pet... No, I was going to say the pet spawn Twisted Appendage, but I think it's Eminem that spawned the Twisted Appendage just now. So for Eminem has been able to at least stave off the big burst of Braun. That dampening is definitely going to change the course of history here. But he's able to stay mobile away from the guy, able to close the gap, able to do some damage, but not enough to where Braun actually is panicking. Braun, without a trick and without a wall, actually is in a bad spot. So where this is where Eminem should be going for the big setup. He so far hasn't really been able to line up a big setup at all. And it looks like he's just going for the massive mobility just to disengage from Warlock as soon as he can. That's going to become flag, so we're slowing him down. But he's just going to bail out of there immediately. He's just hiding away from the Warlock this whole time. Eventually, he's going to run out of energy to be able to get any big damage out of them. That's going to be a bit of a CC onto Eminem. Yet another fear catches him as he goes for even more ability. Brung does not break his own fear for a little bit. Try to get a conflag to root. Eminem did not land. And that's going to be Infernal coming down on one side. Brung does not get the stun with the Infernal. Eminem going for a big touch of death. Maybe that's where he can go for big damage. Wall coming out for Brung right now as he goes for Shadow Fear onto Eminem with an Immolate to fall. Eminem does not have a way to karma this damage back right now for a bit. It's going to be fear, chain, spams, conflag onto Eminem. Yeah, Scaswell might be the end of it right here. Eminem actually bailing out of there at the last second. No! How did Brung take him out? I think that was a conflag from a distance. He had so much damage rolling there, dude. So much damage. He just left, dude. That monk tried his hardest. He did what he could against Brung. He touched and deathed him, and then he died and immediately left, dude. Fast Skills is going to be up next versus Brung. Is Brung going to go for a big old 1v4, 1v5? Finish out on the Brung immediately with the Maledict to follow by Fast Skills. Brung is going to have delayed healing. He's going to throw a Death Call onto Fast Skills. He's going to trick it out, Darker Shadows, and get an interrupt onto Brung. Brung is going to walk away from there, actually dodging one of the tentacles. They're taking a lot of damage from this rogue, trying to land a Fear of Vanish coming out by Fast Skills. And Brung is actually quite in a bad spot. Does have a trinket back up soon. And I think that actually might be so much damage out of the rogue, he can't really do much about it. I think he actually got locked out completely with that last tentacle. Down he goes. Fast Skills taking out the massive juggernaut that is Brung right now. After taking out 3 people back to back, Uglies is going to be up next. Get his own fire elemental back up and running against Fast Skills. Dropped a meteor on him off the bat. What is that totem just now? Is that Counter-Strike? He actually is using Counter-Strike totem. Is going to get a trinket off of the CC for Fast Skills and hit him with a lightning lasso, knocking him back to keep him at bay. Trying to see if he can hex and does land it. Stormkeeper is going to be up next. Got himself huge setup with the Skyfear totem. Twisted Appendage is going to latch on to Fast Skills. Needs to find a way to get next to this rogue and get the big zaps rolling. But looks like Uglies is just going to go for a bunch of heals for himself. And it looks like he's not going to be able to close the gap with Fast Skills and really cash in on those lightning bolts. Nope. Not going to be able to do it. Got at least a slow into Fast Skills. If he can maintain a dot on him, he'll be in a good spot. Shadow Step coming out. Fast Skills is going to be getting back to Uglies. Uglies is swapping out to a Primal Elemental, who's going to have a stun and an extra wall for Uglies to play with. Lightning Lasso is not going to be long, but it's still going to do quite a bit of damage. Counter-Strike Totem is up and running. Fast Skills might want to eliminate Counter-Strike Totem. It's going to do quite a bit of damage to all those dots as they're reversing the damage back. It's like a karma as the totem does eliminate it. Does he? Actually, no, he doesn't. Then it's going to be also Twisted Appendage onto Uglies. Perfect opportunity for Fast Skills to lock him down. Short stun coming out. Still getting zapped up by Counter-Strike Totem. That is going to be Capacitor Totem on the other side. Almost landing that Hex, but is going to get interrupted into a Destro got chicken to fall. The Destro got chicken does get split between him and the pet, but it's enough. He needed the damage. That was perfectly what he needed in order to fight through the Shaman. Next up is going to be Pedro. Trying to see if he can land a big old swipe past Fast Skills, but looks like Pedro already eating those stars in the opener here. Fast Skills got even one dot on Pedro. If we just dot him up and kind of rot him from a distance, he'll be in a really good spot. It looks like Pedro is just going to go for a bit of a reset. Got a conflict and a crucible over onto Fast Skills. And if that crucible stays long enough, he will be able to get a reopen on him. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to do it. Probably should have gotten Moonfire, something that just lasts longer as the dot. That's going to be at 9 minutes in, hitting that 10-minute mark soon, boys. 30% dampening. Not a lot of healing is going to come out, especially for those classes that do healing. That's Pedro. The rogues, I guess, do somewhat of healing and Palm. But rogues, I guess, have cooldowns, right? They have Cloak. They have Evasion. They have those big CDs to just deal with massive situations, right? That's going to be Shadow Step by Fast Kills, as he does catch advantage with those eye pickup onto Pedro. Pedro does pop in a bear form as the sap comes out though, so it's going to deny Fast Kills. A lot of that damage is going to send a melee onto Pedro, but he's got a in distance to Shadow Step to him, I guess, in case you ever goes cat form. It looks like he tried to see if he could poke out maybe Shadow Step and get on top of Pedro while in skitty form, while the Maledict was pressuring him. But not gonna happen. Pedro looks like he's just gonna go for self-heals. That's gonna be Fast Kills sending Crucible back at him, dude. At this point, I feel like Fast Kills can definitely win this. He needs to get a trick out of Pedro. Pedro has a lot of defensive nature, though, as a druid, especially with the way that he plays his druid. It's going to be kidney shot onto Pedro, maybe big damage, might force a trick out of Pedro. Destro got chicken for Fast Kills coming out with those stars that are stacking up. That's really second stack of stars now. It's going to be a wall for Pedro as he's trying to tank up the damage. Cloak shot is coming out for Fast Kills right now. Pedro is just in a bad spot. Might want to go bear for him. Second wall coming out immediately, still taking so much damage. Wisdom Pedro, more stars to fall. I think Fast Kills it is going to be able to truck him down in a vendetta. That's exactly what happens. And down he goes. Palm trying to see if he can catch up to the rogue. Big leap on top of him. Does catch up. This is going to be a Stormbolt and a Fast Kills. He's not going to trinket this. And Palm, as long as he's able to stay on top of Fast Kills, already had a game against him where he just needs to stay on top of this rogue the whole time. And then he will not lose. He just needs to stick to him like glue. At least keeping him in combat, kind of. Won't be able to catch up. The crippling poison. And no, the stars are just going to make it harder for Palm to just play up with Fast Kills here, man. This is going to go for the big old dot and rod, kite around Assassination Rogue playstyle, which we don't really see a lot of. Usually Assassin Rogue is all about big Envenoms nowadays. But the big dots is still as an opportunity. Cheap shot to follow onto Palm. He's going to get dots up and running right before he could get a kidney shot. Trinkets out of the Stormbolt just to get a kidney shot onto Palm. So now Fast Kills actually has no way out of Stormbolts or anything. And Palm, as long as he can stay next to Fast Kills, he'll be in a really good spot. That's going to be a trinket for that blind. I don't know if he wanted to do that or not, but Fast Kills vanishing out. Palm, as long as he's staying on him, he is actually whirlwinding around him. He's going to keep him in combat. He needs to charge right back to Fast Kills, staying outside of the smoke bomb. He's going to get a kidney shot onto Palm. Huge dot damage is going to come out. Palm needs to get himself a massive heal. Destro got trinket coming out, does force out his own enrage regeneration. Shadow Step coming out for Fast Kills. No evasion available to deal with the healing of the warrior. Is going to Stormbolt him to follow. And I think Fast Kills is going to be down for the count as Palm taking him out, man. No stars. We're going to stop him. I wonder if Fast Kills still has dots on the Palm. I wonder if that could still proc stars. I guess not, would it? Flows is going to be up next, dude. I'm going to guess he had another Assassination Rogue. Yeah, by the daggers. That's a definitely Assassination from the challenge mode. Mage Tower from Legion. But Palm, he's kind of out of options here, man. Flows can just really whittle him down. But looks like he's actually turning around into Flows. Getting shot coming out. Flows does not want to commit a lot of cooldowns into Palm, which might work to his own advantage. Flows does jump off. Palm should probably be charging back at Flows, honestly. Is he just going to stop? He probably should be staying competitive. Should probably go for a big charge on the Flows. He's expecting for Flows to just Shadow Step past him. That was a Shadow Step right now. You should charge at him if you can. Keep him in combat if anything. Stormbolt. Charge. Nope. Got to trick out our Flows. I'm not really sure what he's trying to do here. Looks like he's just trying to get away from this rogue. What? Palm! You should charge at the guy and heal off of him. Maybe? Or at least force cooldowns on the rogue. Look at it this way, Palm. You got Demonic and you got Brun. Actually, Demonic is the last one left in Team Blue. You got Demoniac. You got to give Demonic an advantage here by forcing cooldowns out of Flows. Here, maybe anything. Does he have? Kidney shot. Flows again, trying not to commit a lot of damage into Palm right now. So he's doing very, very little damage. Palm can take advantage of this, trying to heal himself. Stormbolt into Flows. You're just messing with this guy, dude. He's Stormbolt and just waiting for him. What is he doing, Palm? Is he like your friend or something? He's not a friend IRL in this duel or something like that? What is going on? Palm! Oh my goodness. Maybe he was just trying to give Demonic an honor duel here, dude. I don't know what's going on. I feel like he actually could have done it. Flo has 99 health, by the way. Oh, that's why. That's why? Because Flows doesn't have any health? You felt bad about it? Well, what an honorable boy then. Well, then Palm wasn't being just weird about it. He was actually being honorable. He was like, man, I'm a good friend. Is that what it is? Are you guys friends? You're like, you know what? I want to give you an opportunity to play, man. Alright, Demoniac. This rogue has 99k health. You should let him have the opener on you. If you catch a reset, you should let that rogue have the opener on you every single time. We're hitting that 60% dampening, boys, at the 15-minute mark. Are you kidding me? That's a long-ass duel right now, dude. What? Palm has 99k. Demonic, you should let him get the opener every time, man. He's going to Shadow Step, cheap shot onto Flows. Look at you, maybe end. Alright, okay. I was gonna say, Demonic, I should probably be nice to this guy, but nope. He's like, nah. Nice? Ain't I ain't been nice. Ah, man. Yo, Brun, that was some huge damage. My man Fast Skills came back, I think, with 3 kills back to back. Actually, did really, really well. Added fire 11014. Let me see if I added you. You added me. Does it have a group fire?